Alright, we're looking at figure 968 right now, and the first thing we got to look at is that this part is metric, and it is 100 by 82 in the metric. So we'll have to change the units over here in Inventor, and in order to do that, I'm actually going to start a new drawing first. I think I'm going to go up here and go to New, Part, and I'm going to have this grid already on there, and then I'm going to come up to Tools, Document Settings, and change those units from inches to centimeters, and then hit OK. So now when I go back to my model space, I'm trying to find where I'm going to double click on sketch here, see if this goes. There we go. Well, what I did is I ended up creating a new sketch on sketch 1. All I'm trying to do is get the grid back. And now I can start drawing my rectangle. So as I draw my rectangle there, I'm going to right click, hit done, right click, create the dimension, left click, pull it out, left click, pull it out, and obviously then these dimensions are 82 and 100. So a relatively large box. I am done with that sketch, so I right click done, right click finish sketch, and then I can go to the extrude button. If I come over here, it says that I'm going to extrude it up at 26, so I'm going to put in my measurement here at 26 and hit OK. I'm going to orbit it just so I can see the front view or the top view of it a little bit better. Now as I am right here, I'm going to shell this piece out to make it this over here looking the way that it is. So I'm going to come up here and find shell. It basically says what face do you want to choose, and I'm going to choose this top face. And the size that I want to go at is 6 because it says right here that it's 6. So I'm going to change this to 6 enter, and it will automatically shell it for me. At the same time, I'm going to stay in the modify stuff, and I'm going to go up to fillet. And that fillet radius over here, it says is 12. It says it right over here if I move that out of the way a little bit. So I'm going to change this radius to 12. Hit enter. Now as I come around and hit all my lines, it automatically rounds them for me. And I can do the front and the back at the same time here. Let's hit apply, and that rounds everything for me. Now at this point I need to create a new sketch. So I'm going to do a new sketch. I right clicked, did a new sketch. I'm going to select this face. I'm going to go ahead and look at this face. So I'm going to draw a line from the midpoint here to the midpoint of here. And then I'm going to draw a circle off of that midpoint at a diameter of 38, it says over there. Diameter of 38, enter. Right click done. I'm going to left click on that line, and I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard, delete that out of there. And then I'm going to shift it around using that orbit button again. Right click, finish sketch. And then I'm going to hit extrude. I want to extrude that circle, except this time I want to come up 38. And hit OK. I'm going to right click, do a new sketch on this face. Try that again. Finish sketch. Didn't go in the right spot. New sketch on this face. Well, wait a second here. New sketch. There we go. On that top face, now it gives me the grid where I want it at. I'm going to draw a circle from the center point, pull it out at a diameter of 22. A 22 ream means basically 22-inch diameter. And when I go right click done, right click finish sketch, I will hit extrude. I want to extrude that circle. I don't want to join it. I want to cut it, which is the second one down here, and I'm going to type in 40 just to make sure it goes all the way through the part. And now what this created is that hole going all the way through the part. So when I flip it around, oh, I don't see that hole there. So 40 probably was not enough. So I'm going to come over here to my last extrusion, and I'm going to double click on extrusion. I'm going to change that to like 70 and hit OK. And now let's see if it's there. And it's there now. So this browser bar over here will allow us to manipulate things that we've done already. Now the last thing I have to do to finish this one is I'm going to fill it. It says all fillets are a radius of 6 right here, so I'm going to change my radius to 6. And then when I come in here and touch that edge, it will automatically be done for me. I'll come in here and go to Save As. I will save it as figure 968. I'm going to come out here and go to a new drawing. I'm going to do a base view of, make sure I have 967 open. I'm sorry, it's 968 open. Right click done. Now there's my top view of it, so I'm going to drag it over. I can project from there my front view, right click create. I'm going to go back to project, and I'm going to project from my front view, my right side view, and my isometric view, right click create. So once again, it gives me the top, front, right side, and isometric view, everything that we've done in the last 9 weeks. And that is figure 968.